Alright, welcome. Thanks for stopping by today. I'm Libby from libbystamps.com and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Thanks so much for joining me today. Now, if you comment during my live presentation, I've got some Pearl Basic Jewels to send out today to one lucky participant while I'm live. I've just come back from a whole weekend scrapbooking, and whilst I didn't get a lot of pages done, which wasn't really my intent, I did get a frame almost finished using the little animals. Yeah, can't remember what that's called. Hang on 2 ticks while I get it. Alright, it's called A Little Wild and it's got the elephant and the lion and the bear on it. And I did cut my stamps in half, but it's alright, they'll look okay on. You can put them back together when you put them on a block. Alright, so we're going to make a quick treat holder today, and the one we make, the way we're going to make it is on a 6x6 sheet, so you'll be able to get 4 out of 1 sheet of designer series paper, or you could use the little pads, the D.S.P paper stacks that we have. So that's another option too, and you don't have to use it just for Valentine's Day or whatever. You could use it for any occasion. Just change up your paper and your sentiment and what have you. Anyway, I'm just going to flip you around and we'll get started, and we're going to use some of the designer series paper from a piece of blank paper or the ceiling you were watching. Alright, so these are the pocket pages I did of my granddaughter Paige at her modelling shoot. There's the other side. Very quick and easy to do, and these are current from the Memories and More. Alright, and then this is the page of my grandson Master 4.5 and Miss 3 waiting for monster trucks, and this is the Eastern Palace designer series paper, and I've just had strips which I've banner cut, and then I've just written around the outside. Okay, these are the ones I took, photos I took in Brisbane in October 2015. We had a wonderful week. There were 4 of us and we stayed in an apartment for a week and we did the theme parks and had lots of fun. This is the pocket I made for the menu and the ticket, which is adhered with the glue dots. And this technique, I'll just change it over while I show you this page. This technique is done with the Whisper White craft ink, and when it's dry, I've gone over it with coloured pencil. The chevrons are made with the triple banner punch, and just keep feeding it in. You get these lovely chevrons, which you can adhere with liquid glue or fine tip glue pen. This was the professional photo done of Virginia, Narelle and I when we went to the Australian Outback Spectacular. And funnily enough, Stampin' Up were there with their leaders group on the same night. Okay, so we're using the Painted with Love designer series paper today, and there we are. So beautiful paper, goes with Calypso Coral Gold Foil, Melon Mambo Powder Pink and Rich Raspberry, and of course Whisper White. You can get a 12 by 12 inch pack of card with this, which is $23.50, and the designer series paper is $21, and you get 24 sheets of the card, 8 or each of 3 colours in Calypso Coral, Melon Mambo and Powder Pink. So if you're a scrapbooker, think about buying that. This paper is just gorgeous, and we're going to use 1 piece today, and you get 12 sheets, 2 of each, of 6 double-sided designs, and it's a specialty designer paper. It's got a lot of gold that goes through it. All right, so that's what we're sort of using today. Just going to bring my chair in a bit more and have a sip of coffee. Now, don't forget, if you're here and you comment and you live in Australia, I'll do a draw and send you some Pearl Basic jewels if you come out as the winner in my draw. I just do it on random.org, put all the names in, and then whoever comes up, comes up. So that's my giveaway today if you comment while I'm live. So we're going to get started, and I think I need my envelope punch board for this. All right, so I've got a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. It's got the hearts on one side. It's got beautiful, beautiful gold, powder pink, calypso coral, rich raspberry, gorgeous paper. And the other side is this one, and this is the side we're going to have facing out, and I've done it 6x6. So if you go down on your envelope punch board and find where it says 6x6, your first score line is going to be at 3. So turn this over and we're going to score down there and punch. Then that's the only time you need to line it up with the 3, and then you're going to score and punch, and then you just follow the score line. So the pointer goes to the score line you've just made each time. So score and punch. So line your pointer up with the score line you just made, punch and score, and that's all we need, all the scoring we need to do. Now I am going to turn it around and choose to round off the corner of 2 bits that are opposite each other. All right, so that's all we need that for. Then we're going to use the scoring tool, and these rounded ones are going to be like the top and the bottom of my envelope. So I'm going to just burnish all those score lines very quickly. And this is like, this is thicker than normal designer series paper. So it's quite sturdy, and you could probably send it in the mail if you adhere it really well. Now I'm just going to use some glue dots today because that's quick and easy. So, all right, so I'm going to put one just under there. So I've got those 2 bits adhered, and then I'm just going to put one at the top here and push that down, and I've got my little envelope done. All right, now I cut some Whisper White organza ribbon, and I'm going to actually bring in my Stampin' Blends, and I'm going to do rich raspberry, and I'm going to colour. All right, I'm going to go with the dark rich raspberry, and I'm going to colour the ribbon. Really, really easy technique, and looks great on this Whisper White ribbon, but it will go through, so make sure you've got some scrap paper or your grid paper. Grid paper is fantastic, and you can line all sorts of things up. You can also measure things, and it saves your table as well. Now don't forget it's celebration, so if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, do so, because I'm putting some extra bundles together that are a special price just for my newsletter people, especially if you live in Australia. Of course, if you don't live in Australia, you can't buy my bundles, but you do get the free tutorials every time I send out a newsletter. I add 4 free tutorials. Last night I sent one out which had a scrapbook page and 4 free tutorials. So you get some freebies when you sign up anyway. But if you live in Australia, I send out some special bundles that I'd love you to consider buying. Now, then I'm going to just turn it over and do it again. Do the other side so we make sure we've got it all done. Yeah, Stampin' Up have got celebration on at the moment, if you didn't already know. And there are some great rewards if you host a workshop, and I'd love if you live in the Newcastle, Hunter, sort of upper Central Coast region, I'd love to do a workshop or a party for you and your friends. We can chat about the theme or what you would like to do, and I come with all my goodies and some samples plus a hostess gift for you that's handmade, and we have lots of fun. All you need to do is really provide the venue and the people. Yeah. So a little bit of afternoon tea helps, but don't go overboard, you know. Some bickies and a dip with some carrot sticks and celery sticks or something like that is sufficient. Go and buy a tea cake or something. Anyway, so that's if you host. I'm just going to burnish this scoreline again now that I've turned it over here. And we're just going to tie this ribbon around. I've probably got more than enough, but you know what? I've got a little snap lock bag that's about A4 size, and I punch a single hole in it with the Stampin' Up 1/8 circle punch. And then I have one of those rings that opens and closes. Can't remember what they're called. Anyway, and I put that through and attach it to my trolley. All my ribbon scraps go in there, and then when I'm doing a project, I check there first before having a bit of trouble today. I've developed arthritis in my hand, which isn't that great, so some days I can tie ribbons well and other days it's a bit of a chore. But anyway, we struggle on, don't we? There we go. There's our ribbon tie. Our Whisper White, 1/4 inch Whisper White ribbon has become 1/4 inch Rich Razzleberry ribbon. I'll just neaten those ends up and we're done. And I have a special set of ribbon scissors that if you touch my ribbon scissors, ooh. All right, so my scraps of ribbon go in that little bag and it's attached to my trolley. Okay, so there's our envelope finished. All right, now what else did I do? I punched out, oh no, I've got a little bit that will go inside that you can write on. And I die cut out a stitched shape framelit, and they come like this. So it was the second largest in the set. They don't come with the magnetic sheet. I think I've said before I put them on the magnetic sheet myself. So the second largest of the stitched framelit dies. And then the Rich Razzleberry I've die cut out of the layering circles framelits. And it's this one here. So it's the second largest out of the largest set of scallop circles, if that makes sense. So I'll just pop that away. And don't forget to comment, because you could win a pack of Pearl Basic Jewels. All right, so now I had to run and get the black ink and couldn't get my basic black because it's still packed. Silly me. Okay, now we're going to use Party Panda. Now there are two sides to every piece of card, aren't there? So, and I need a block which is hiding somewhere in here. Here we go. All right, so he's going to go on there like that. I will stamp down, make sure he's well inked up, and we're going to stamp on there. And then on this piece of card here, I just really don't want to stamp the whole panda because the card's not really big enough. So I'm just going to stamp the top of the panda, peeking in at the corner here. There he goes. All right, now again with the Rich Razzleberry, I'm going to come in and just with the fine tip end, and I've only used normal Whisper White, so you just need to touch the heart. And the same on this one if it's come out when you do yours. Now don't forget Party Panda's available when you spend $90 Australian during celebration. And I also need to put on here, love you. So I think that'll fit. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, so we'll just leave that blank. All right, so there's our card to go in, and I need some liquid adhesive. Attach that to the rich raspberry scallop circle. There we go. And yeah, so during celebration you can get free product for every $90 you spend. And I'd love you to shop with me. So go to libbystamps.com and click on the shop button. And yep, if you spend the 90, you could choose Party Panda. There's some beautiful products to choose from. There's a second range of products coming out very soon of celebration products. So save up and shop with me when they come out. And yeah, lots of rewards going on. So hostess rewards, there's rewards for join my team. We've got our own Facebook group that's closed and very safe. Crafty Owls team, we have monthly challenges. I do training on there as well. And yeah, it's a lovely group of ladies. Yesterday I shared on my blog what the ladies received as a gift from me at Christmas. And then I've got 5 of them coming to on stage with me in April in Sydney. So it's on stage local, and I've got gifts for them then too. All right, so that's finished, and I can just lift this up, pop my card in here, right on it, of course. You could even pop a little treat in there, close it up under the ribbon so you don't need any adhesive, and there's your treat holder done, or your little message holder done. Quick and easy with the envelope punch board. Get 4 out of each sheet of D.S.P, and you could make lots of those in a hurry. So you could make the envelope, do all that at one sitting, do your stamping at another sitting, do your die cutting at another, put it all together at another, and you've got them done. You could use them for schools, community groups, church groups, use it for yourself, for friends, colleagues, lots of uses. All right, so thanks so much for stopping by today. I am waiting for another camera to come, which hopefully will mean that Facebook Live is better for you and for me, and I won't have to work out new ways of sharing with you. So I do appreciate you being here today. Thanks so much. And I'll be back again next Tuesday at 10 a.m. All right, see you then. Bye for now.
It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find